the war, Hammer Titan, the smooth scene. I mean, I love that smooth scene, right? I said it again here. I think the voice acting last week really made it even better, right? Because you hear, you know, him screaming like Yamero, Eren. That thing really added, I feel, to the smooth scene. Definitely, I think that was really good in the anime and so on. Very, very good, very good thing. But anyway, now I feel this has to be the Gabi episode. It's gonna be the episode where everyone either hates it or loves it, and obviously the review is gonna be very contagious because I'm always like, I told you guys. So I say it here immediately, guys. You're gonna watch them now. You can go and watch my other reviews about this time, and I called this thing like half a year before it happened. So I always felt a lot proud in that. And I was like, I said it was gonna happen. This is why, you know, this is goddamn Gabi. Anyway, let's watch the episode. So 3, 2, 1, and go. Bad volume. Yeah, so Ryan is back with some new kind of, I don't know, diamond rocky thing on his body. Waiting for the opening here. Okay. And it's like, whatever, right? You take it next time. He probably could kill him very easily. He didn't even try to. Here we go, Zeppeliner. Oh, here we go. Best boy Jean. Oh, there she is. Look at that face. They're running away. Ooh. Look at that face full of anger. Oh shit, man! I gotta go immediately. You see Gabi like, oh, I see opportunities. Ah, there's opening. I found that. I was like, where's the opening coming? Here we go. There's opening. And yes, yesterday I got my radio figure, which is this massive. It's just too giant. It's too big almost. Which is definitely my biggest One Piece figure. So those can stand here now and like cover my whole body now. It's too big. But obviously, talking about more in the viewport, but man, I can't wait to see people discussing this this war criminal. Oh man, oh god, this storyline is so contagious. Ugh. I mean, the whole thing is about Gabi, right, and her propaganda, so I mean, I've been waiting for this episode for the whole season. Yeah, I mean, like, massive goosebump, guys. I mean, I'm like, oh, it's finally happening. I finally see that Gabi. I saw it last episode, but then we see the Gabi. That was a really good scene that she was staring. She was like, we saw her eyes being like, ugh. So that was really, yeah, that was nice. And of course, Gabi with voice acting makes her even more. Oh man, I can't wait for the prison scene. It's so obnoxious. $67. Oh, it's so dark. Oh, whatever. Going to the beautiful Zeppeliner. I like how Armin was like, oh, I just killed like a million people. Oh, whatever. No, but it was good that he looked sad that he was like, oh, I just destroyed the whole harbor and everyone died. And he's like, yeah. I mean, he's always been a guy that doesn't really want to be in a war, right? It's, but I think Jean is more of that. But I mean, Armin and Jean are kind of like the, I'll say it, the conscious, the sympathy of the people, right? It's always guys like, no, not my Eren. It's always he's obsessed with like, no, don't touch my Eren. Oh no. Yeah, so it's basically Levi's anger, right? Because he's like, oh, you kind of took a huge chance and we almost all died, man. That was like really stupid. So that's kind of annoying to me. You know, that would make someone being angry, right? You also be like, Use the build up here now. Okay, here we go. I don't know how. It's like stormtroop accuracy. I don't know how they're missing it. Like, I don't know how they're missing it. I mean, seriously, they're like they're shooting with the rifle at like freaking blimp, and they're like, oh no, we can't hit it. It's goddamn stormtrooper accuracy, right? It's like Jesus Christ, people, man. How did the Mali guys win the wars? And he was really dead. He was really dead, man. Yeah, I don't know why. Potato girl. See, that's why Jean always right, because Jean is like, I'm gonna fight them. Jean is like, I'm gonna leave now. This guy's the guy's like, I'm gonna, yeah. This is why Jean never dies, because he's never willing to go into this crazy situation where he's like, I'm gonna jump into them. Oh, this flush though. Looks better than last time though, so. Oh man, this is gonna be the annoying thing to flush, man. Oh my god. I'm getting like PTSD just seeing flush being all happier. What's gonna happen now, right? Man, I had goosebumps there. It's gonna be. Netflix. You're setting it out there, it's like enormous, like, we did it, guys, we survived. It's like, come on, man. I'm feeling the pain now. It's like one line. Oh my god. You're seeing it here in anime, and it's like, it's one little. Oh my god. Oh, here we go. Gabi Rage. It's a good map away there. I always hated how easily Gabi used there. Oh god. Oh, I hate it so much. I don't want to see this scene. Oh my god, I don't want to see the shit. I want to see the crap. Oh my god, it's so bad. This is so ridiculous. Man, this is good. She's like, oh, they killed their friends. But I mean, how Gabi can use the freaking, how she can bat in the shit. I mean, this is so stupid. Oh, I hate it so much. Gabi's going to freaking bat now. This is so ridiculous. Ugh. Yeah. Goddamn devils. Goddamn Akumas, those Eldians. Oh, she's just a nice. Oh my god. I just feel like my whole body's like, no! Where are you going for shit crap? Stop giving me sympathy for Gabi. Stop building up sympathy for Gabi. Come on. Stop trying to make Gabi likable. But this is why I hate Gabi so much. Because she's like, oh no, if you just kill them all, and if you just let us kill them, they will like us, you know. She's all like, I want to show them all how good we aliens are. Let me just kill them all, right? Yeah, it's like, look at me, war criminal. It's like, why couldn't they just, follow the evil machine and just agree with us? Can't they just die or something? That's the weirdest fanatical viewpoint ever, anything. See, Falco is like, well, I can see, you know, how this is wrong, right? He's like, I see it from both angles. And they really hammer this Gabi scene. They really want us to love Gabi. They really hammer. They're like, let's build up this Gabi scene for another 5 minutes. Yeah, they're like, oh yeah. But I think the problem here, and I can talk about it more in but I think the problem here in me is that this is like 5 minutes long Gabi being like, oh, I know what to do. So you're like, I think immediately, and I'll say it again here, I said last week too, I think immediately it's so predictable. Like I said by saying that, yeah, I think it's so predictable because it's a big team, but come on, man. It's like, what's gonna happen, right? Man, this is so silly. It's like one guy with one line there. It's like one person. Oh, look at this. Gabi utilizing her children appearance, but she's a true devil. Oh man, this is so simple now. I have to get it really immediately. Oh no, this works. Oh, for fuck's sake, man. And immediately she figures out now how this gun works here. This is like some mixture of sadness, anger, and just like resentment or something. I don't know. It's like I'm feeling everything shit in this scene. I'm feeling everything. See, me, Gabi's like, oh, I get it. This is how it works. Yeah, those goddamn Akumas. I mean, she really never cares about. I mean, Gabi's always been like, oh, war? I love war. Look at my KD ratio. You saw me dead when I killed all those random country people? Yeah, like she's always like, oh, yeah. Yeah, so that was Wolf's brother. The one to take over his power. Man, I've seen this in Russia. They're really milking this Gabi scene. It's like 10 minutes. They're like, we're gonna make it the longest scene ever. Ugh. I have some kind of anger goosebumps. Something. It's a freaking weird feeling. Yeah. So they jump up here, of course. They fly up. Gabi is doing the Batman thing. Damn TV. That's gonna turn off. And of course, Potato Girl's the first one to turn around to. Oh, man. Oof. Like, my whole body is like... Ooh. There we go. Oh, man. It is hard to watch in an anime. It is hard to watch. I don't know what's gonna happen, man. I mean, they build it up for so long too. I think it's even worse here. I mean, it's been like in writing stuff because they're like, oh, we're gonna build this stupid shit with Gabi up forever, and we never Gabi kill. Oh, come on. And of course, Gabi's always saved by Proton. Oh, God damn it. Oh man, this is the start where everyone's been like, fuck Gabi. This is the episode where everyone's like, Gabi's the worst character ever. Oh, it is so bad. Oh, it's so frustrating. Oh. So yeah, there is a goes around. Sasha dies. Man, she had like what one scene in the after this season. Just to come to die. I thought it was now, man. These are those scenes where you wanted to just make her a title. Like, you know, in these animes, it's like, oh, maybe they can give her like the serum or something, or like give her some freaking, make her a titan or something. She's an alien. He's one of those like, come on, man, utilize the cheat code like with Armin. Come on, give her, I don't know, go down and get Rainer. It's like, oh, come on, like, doesn't they feel like a stupid scene here? Isn't that all like? Can't we give her like a serum and then we can get Rainer or some other stupid titan down there? She can eat them and she can be fine. It's like, come on, I'm in denial. I'm just, you know, Peak is down there being in here. But Peak is a good character, no? But still, let her eat Rainer or you know, a smaller annoying person down there. Like, come on. No, not Peak, Sean. Yeah, Piku. Oh man, this is actually really good. I would say this is actually one of the best ship though. Peak and Margaret. This is actually one of the best Attack on Titan partnerships though. You're like, Porsche, you can eat him, yeah. Sasha can eat these guys. I keep saying though, who built that shit though? That's, when did they build that? We have no Peak. It has Peak is by, oh man, I'm freaking emotional, but trying to do. Peak is clearly the most elegant character because Peak is not figuring out that is a traitor here. Peak's like, oh, I recognize the soldier. He's with the other guy. He's with Yolan. She's, you know, Peak is like figuring out all the hints and threads, right? So Peak is basically understanding the whole betrayal and shit, right? So again, Peak has by far the highest intelligence, right? She's like, oh, I can do this shit. Yeah, so Peak has now figured out more or less, right? The real. And then of course, goddamn Gabi's like, I'm gonna kill you all. Goddamn, see. Never enough for this bastard. She's always like, I want to murder everyone. I'm gonna kill all of you. I saw Gabi's so despicable character too. She's like, look at this horrible person. Like, why can't she be like, maybe I shouldn't try to be like, I'm killing all of you. Like, maybe she could try to be a little bit like, I didn't mean to. Now instead she goes crazy instead. And yeah, it's like, yeah, it's a great strategy for them to not punish you for killing Sasha. Best strategy ever, man. You see Falco being like, I didn't want to do it. Yeah, I'm not guilty, right? I'm innocent. And Gab is like, I'm gonna kill all of you. She's that kind of goddamn crazy person. And this is so, no, but she's so good at everything except just being intelligence. Yeah, she's a stupid character, but she's a master at everything. Right? Goddamn, I hate Gab so much. Oh, so despicable character. Oh man, the writing is so bad. Oh my god. There we go though. Gabi, what are you doing here? Zeke, Sean. At least Gabi's gonna be pissed off not seeing Zeke here. This is good, this is good. Man, god damn it. It's hard seeing more seniors as a shot there. They're probably gonna cry. It's probably gonna be more like Connie crying and so on, right? Well, this explains, of course, why, you know, Levi could like one-shot Zeke, right, so easily. Even though Levi is badass, but he's like, no. Zeke is like, oh, I'm with these guys. So, I mean, I'm just laughing now because Gabi's gonna be, have a mental breakdown when she sees Zeke being a traitor. That's right, Gabi. That's right, monkey business. Yeah, that's right, man. Oh, man. Look what Levi's like, I don't trust you, monkey. I mean, they're always gonna have that constant, I would call it rivalry, but some kind of hatred, some kind of like, I hate you, man. I killed you like 7 times by now. Goddamn plot armor every goddamn time I meet you. It's like, I would kill you, right? Do one mistake and you're dead, right? It's like, you know, makes sense. I wonder if we can play Zeke's plan, because Zeke's plan is like the dumbest thing ever. Zeke's plan is only overcome by Gabi's characterization or something. Oh my god, his strategy is like the oh man. Oh, and the baby. Oh no, and like the baby tattoo scene. Oh, it's so weird. Oh no, the whole Zeke thing is just the Zeke and Aaron. Oh my god, this is the whole thing here is just oh my god. All will make sense perfectly when I explain my insane plan to this episode, probably. It's probably gonna say yeah, now it's gonna be freaking that scene. Yeah, here we go. And it's gonna be Connie crying. Best girl is dead. It's an emotional scene, of course. And I mean, Sasha's beloved character too. And the thing is that Sasha was my favorite voice actor. God damn it. Like really, yeah, Kobayashi, yeah, my favorite voice actor. You know, she does like Kiss Him, Not Me and so on. And it's like Lala Gonzalez, right? And, come on. She's like the best voice actor they have on Titan. And Aaron's like, casualties. Oh, man. Oh, this is Aaron is turning into the bad guy now. Oh yeah, Aaron's just laughing at it. This is Aaron turns into the villain. I mean, here you can see Aaron's evil. Come on, he's like, yeah, that's right. Potato girl. Remember my meat when I hide meat here and so on. Oh, the only voice that she gets. Oh my god, he's genuinely my favorite voice actor. And you see Aaron is like laughing like a maniac. He's like, oh yeah, shit happens, you know. He's lost to that, man. So you need it confused now. Are you sad or happy or something in between? Or you just like angry? See, I'm just saying, we get to see the Aaron is like, it's a weird action there, Aaron. You kind of laughed at the first minute. But yeah, she could have like one voice line. But she's a great voice actor. She plays these characters that are like, how to say it, kind of a tomboyish, you know, like a manly, you know, like a masculine female voice, right? So she's played in, for example, in School Rumble. She's in, for example, Sensei and somewhere, right? And she played these female characters that are like tomboys, right? And I think her bestest should be, yeah, Kiss Him, Not Me, right? And we have the ending. I think it's gonna be something after the ending here. It's gonna do the review court, because we're gonna review and talk about Gabi for 30 minutes now. I'm gonna have some provocative, controversial title later on. Be like Gabi, worst character ever. But it's gonna see after ending here. It might be something left here. It feels like it'll be like a 10-second, might be a preview, but let's see the 3. It's a hard, of course, a hard scene to watch there. But I felt the milked scene beforehand even more now. Jesus Christ, man. Something happened probably. Okay, so it's preview. Damn it, I was hoping for like some kind of cool cliffhanger scene. I don't know. Okay. Oh, it's gonna be like Sasha backstory. Nice. They're gonna like build up the Sasha. They're gonna build up the sadness after she. Yeah, they're gonna have the burial, and it's gonna be like Sasha backstory and Potato Girl. Everyone loved Potato Girl, and you know how they're gonna make it. Like, oh yeah, everyone loved Potato Girl. Everyone loved her. Favorite character, cutest little girl ever, happiest girl ever, right? And they're gonna just keep building that up, right? Something like that. But okay. But yeah, for basket's confirmed. Cool. I was like, that's good. That's a good note. Let's review it. Let's review the episode. Just find a good scene to be all sad about. I do feel that Connie is the one that's mostly in love with Sasha. So let's start with this scene then. Let's review the episode. We have Connie crying. Connie crying. But the thing is that I say it immediately, right? Maybe show it. No, okay, let's start on a good note then. Okay, not a good note, but Sasha, killing of Sasha is, from a writing standpoint, it's. I agree. It's like war, right? Okay, we kill off Sasha. Everyone loves Sasha. It's this like, top best girl, right? She's a nice, hearty character, right? And everyone loves how she's always like fun and dandy, and and she's kind of a down-to-earth girl, and she's the best voice actor in the anime, right? Clearly, someone. So killing off Sasha, and she's an innocent girl too, right? She's just a kind of hunter girl that shoots like birds and rabbits and feeds her family and so on. And so killing off Sasha is like this, like it's kind of like a gut punch, right? It's like killing off the heart of the anime. You're killing off like the nice girl that everyone loves. And I really mean it too, right? I think that everyone that are into this anime or the manga, whatever, right? You probably have like, Historia, she can be kind of annoying, or someone like, Historia is really fun, right? And someone like Ymir, nah, and so on, right? So everyone is like, probably has different opinions on the different characters, not just female, but the man too, right? Obviously, Gene is best man, and so on, right? But when it comes to Sasha, it's like, no, Sasha, everyone's like, Sasha, this is the best character. no, but necessarily, I wouldn't say people think that Sasha's the best character, but I think she's like a beloved character, right? Like, no one dislikes Sasha, everyone likes Sasha, so it's a really big, it's like kind of like shooting you in the stomach, right? Getting off with Sasha and starting the war and so on. I do feel a little silly though, from a narration standpoint, that no one is like, can't we just give her like a serum, turn her into a titan, and then we can like eat a Rainer or something? Can't we just do the armor thing again, man? Can't we just do like, the whole, I don't know, can't we just do that shit again, right? I think that's a little strange how they're like, whatever. And I do feel that sense in the writing here. I do think it was somewhat obvious that Sasha or like Connie or one of those guys would get killed, because they can't kill off like army. There's like a plot armor hierarchy, right? It's like Sasha is like mid plot armor, and you're gonna see that that Gabi has the worst. But Gabi's plot armor is even worse. I hate it because Gabi kills Sasha and this beat her up. Why didn't Flosh like kill? Why didn't Flosh just like kill Gabi, right? Why didn't he like screw you, girl? Instead, he's like, no! Yeah, so I just hate it so much how... Now, I mean, you can give her the serum and just push it out of the blimp, right? Give her the serum and like push her out of the blimp, go and get Rainer and like eat this goddamn guy. Rainer wants to die anyway, right? Rainer is like, please kill me, Aaron! So, I mean, can't he just, push her out of the blimp like, Zeke is doing, right? The Zeke, attack, right? Push her out, get Rainer, make her eat Rainer. Rainer wants to die anyway, and she's alive. Like, I'm just saying, man. I'm just saying. Can you try? But anyway, I just hate so much about the Gabi, the Gabi plot armor, right? So if what you're gonna notice is that Gabi has the worst plot armor ever. Like, you think Aaron has plot armor? Have you seen Gabi? She just killed Sasha, and like, why did they kill her for? Why did they not kill her for it? Why is Flosh right? And Flosh is gonna turn out to be this like sociopathic murderer guy, whatever. Yeah, Flosh is a horrible bastard character too, right? Why didn't he just kill her for it? Like, why did he like, I don't know, I'm gonna like capture her even if she killed my friend there. I don't know. I can see them not killing Falco. Falco is like pushed her away and like he saved Jean kind of way. So I can see him be like, hey, maybe Falco is like, I don't know, he's a good kid. But this girl is like, yeah, I'm gonna kill all of you. I'm gonna murder all of you. Like, come on. But anyway, talking about I think then the controversy part here, right? And I stand by saying this thing. Of course, I said it way back, right? Is that I think Gabi is easily the worst written character in Attack on Titan. I just think that Gabi, but by far, Gabi's writing is horrible, I think. And why I say that is that the first thing, and you can check it on my channel, right? And I said it immediately in my first review of Gabi appearing. And I'm like, oh, she's gonna kill a person. I think there's like a massive issue here with Gabi, which is why I dislike the character so much, because I dislike the writing of Gabi. Because Gabi is what I would call a very forced narration, but obviously then I would even call like an object versus a character. And her whole, like basically Gabi, as a call is an anti-plot armor, right? She's like a device in the storytelling used to be like, oh, she's gonna kill a character, right? And I just think that's such a bad thing, right? You see, because the issue with Gabi then, and I didn't mean it's like a writing sample, right? Not just story sample, is that as soon as she appears, and she's like a war criminal and shit, oh, look at me, I do this crap and so on, right? As soon as she does that shit crap, right, you're just like, oh, this character is clearly, as I mentioned then in my review and so on, this is clearly kind of like a new main character, right? She's kind of the main character of the Marley side, and that just tells you immediately that she's probably gonna kill at least one character of the other characters, right? Like, this is an obvious thing. That's why I really dislike with Gabi, because just reading the Gabi storyline, like, immediately, and I say immediately, so if I already reviews it, immediately I was like, oh, she's gonna kill a character. And that's why I think the scene is a good scene, but at the same time, I think it's the most predictable death scene in the whole Attack on Titan. Because even before the episode, even before this current bit, right? As soon as I saw Gabi in the war, in the first scene, I was like, oh, this character's gonna kill one of the Elding, you know. It's in that sense, right? And that's why I think Gabi is such an annoying character, right? But more so though, I watched this episode, and they really milked it here too, right? And that's what I mean. It's a really sad that scene, but I don't think it helped the episode that much. They are spending so much time on Gabi talking to Falco like, oh, I'm gonna kill them. You know, I really hate them. I'm gonna kill these guys. I'm gonna get revenge. I'm gonna kill them. I'm gonna get up there and kill them. You know, it's like death flag, death flag, death flag. It's like 10 minutes of Gabi talking to Falco, being like, you know what, Falco? I'm gonna kill them. Yeah, and like, I wonder what's gonna happen when Gabi gets up there, you know. And then we see the Zeppelin flying, right? And when it's flying, there's one guy left on that. There's one stupid guy left that is flying with his, the battle hook thing, yeah, the grappling hook. There's one guy with the hook left, and Gabi finds it immediately and gets up there, right? And it's just so silly how it's like everything Gabi ever does is always stars alignment. And yeah, but I think Aaron's a bit of a bad main character too in a lot of sense. But I agree. I feel Gabi and Aaron are very similar. Gabi is like the, you know, even angrier version of Aaron. You know, but it's a very good point. I think that Gabi, unfortunately, she's kind of like a carbon copy of Aaron, but in like a worse version. It's even more deranged and even more angry and so on, right? And this is more annoying. But what I think is important here, and why I don't really like the fight with Gabi, is that this episode here made it even worse. Because, yeah, she's spending so much time just talking about, oh, I'm gonna kill them. And as soon as you see her running there with the rifle, you know that she's gonna kill a character. And that's why I hate Gabi. Because I think the writing is, because she's kind of like a character that is like really showing Ishiyama's worst writing experience. It's the worst part of his writing. And on the same time, she's like freaking married to a character, but Gabi can do everything perfectly. Gabi's like, oh, here's the gun, she can shoot perfectly, and so on, and she has all the plot all around her, right? So in episode 1, when she fights the unknown named country fighting, right? And Gabi runs out there, defeats a tank in like a war criminal sense, and then she runs away, you know, around there, we're like, yeah, I did it, right? And so on, right? And that's always Gabi, and no matter what she does, she always gets away somehow too. And it is super annoying, man. It is like super annoying. Every time with Gabi, it's always like this. And then, furthermore, in that scene too, she's screaming at them, right? She just killed Sasha. Falco is like, please don't kill us, man. We're like we're in a war, you know. We might do these things, all right? Well, Falco's, Gabi's like, no, I will kill all of you. It's like, and the problem there with Gabi, and again in a right sense, is that she's incredibly intelligent, except with common sense, which is a typical Marisuti again, which is super annoying. Gabi Sue with that color, yeah, because it's like, oh, she's the best at everything, and everyone keeps telling you that she's the best at everything. It's also a very typical trait of that Suti, that everyone else in the army is like, that Gabi girl, she's the best at everything. Like, that's a very classic trait too for that kind of writing point. No, Flosh is a bad character too, but she's more like a bad person. but Flosh is also very hated. Come on, like Flosh and Gabi. No, the thing with Gabi is that she's the best at everything except common sense, which is super annoying. Like she can fly perfectly and shoot perfectly and fight perfectly and avoid perfectly, but she can never just understand how the general world works. People lie to her and so on. But I find a scene here. But I think this is a classic Gabi thing. Where she's just like, oh, I immediately understand how this thing works. Like, this is a classic Gabi scene. Gabi's like immediately, oh, I understand. as I'm using it, right? And she's like, oh, I understand the weaponry, I understand the aiming. I feel this is like a Gabi thing always. She's always like, oh, I understand perfectly how to win in this scenario. And this is a scene, it is exactly how she started episode 1 with Gabi in the season. She's like, oh, I can defeat this Kank, it's no problem. And then she gets saved by, you know, something else, or someone else saves her, right? And so it's always the thing with Gabi. But again, so much of that stuff. Her plot armor is bigger than Aaron's. It's crazy. But and she also has the anti-plot armor. She's the only one that can kill one of the other characters. It's like, come on, Gabi. But I do think that this episode here, you know, really even extrapolated the issue that we saw earlier too. That they are spending so much time on Gabi building up her hatred and her explaining basically she's gonna kill them all. And why it's really sad then, right? And I was really sad, and I felt, you know, a goosebump and so on. And it really felt sad seeing again Sasha, right? Like the classic best girl, like peak of Sasha, right? Like the classic best girl of the LDN side, right, so to speak. And it's really sad. But I do find the scene is not emotionally as strong as it should be if Gabi just get up and kill her, right? So they spend like 10 minutes of Gabi talking to Falco, explaining what she's gonna do and so, right? So you sit here just waiting for it to happen. You're like, she's probably gonna kill someone soon, right? Probably gonna kill someone soon. And you just feel like a very predictable, as I mentioned, that like a forced narration where I'm just waiting, right, for her to kill anyone. So the first time, right, and I said it again, look at all reviews. When I saw it the first time, I was like, well, she's gonna kill someone, right? I mean, I didn't know that Sasha was gonna die, but I know that like, she's either gonna kill like Connie, Sasha, or Jean. That's my guess immediately. It's like Sasha, Jean, or Connie, right? So gonna get it. She's not gonna kill one of the Titans, right? She's gonna kill like Levi and so on because they're too good for that. But she's gonna kill one of the like the supporting characters like Jean or like Sasha. That was my guess immediately when I see her spending like, you know, all this time being built up as the anti-character, the anti-plot armor killer in that kind of sense, right? And that was immediately the first time I saw her, right? And I said it like months before she killed Sasha that she was either gonna kill Sasha or Jean, and that's why I think the writing is like, really, like that's not good writing to me. So that I think there's a big reason I think that people hate Gabi, and I really mean it's not purely because she killed Sasha. I think it's because everyone was guessing correctly that she was gonna kill Sasha. Everyone's like, he's probably gonna kill Sasha in like 3 episodes from now. That's like, and she stared at Sasha in that hallway, and she has like a sniper, and Sasha's like a sniper, and like it's like, you know, like everything is so pointing to her killing Sasha. So much more likely before it happened, right? And that's a big issue for the actual storyline. Like for the massive storyline, I think it's a big issue for her. So I think it's an important thing to take out, because there's been this. I mean, I'm sure it's going to be the most controversial episode. I'm sure people are going to defend Gabi to death. Oh, but Gabi is like fighting in a war and so on. But the thing is that it's not that Gabi necessarily did something wrong or right. I think the issue with the whole storyline is that it's so obvious, right, that she's gonna kill Sasha. That's the issue for me primarily. And again, then you know, people started hating Gabi very early, right? It's kind of the new main character and so on. It's just so incredibly predictable that she was gonna kill her, and that's so annoying. I think that's people, because I'm looking at, you know, because I follow all these different other, you know, YouTubers, and I follow Reddit and Twitter and so on, right? And I feel it's like a huge, basically like an obvious prediction for so many people that, oh, she's probably gonna kill Sasha. And then people are, you know, building that up, right, for months before it happened, and people are like, yeah, it's probably gonna happen, right? So it's just kind of an annoying thing. It's the way for it, man. And this episode here, I do think it made it worse from like a narrative standpoint, how much time they spent on Gabi, and they're kind of making her like, you know, I don't know if you saw like sympathy or something in the episode. It's trying to make it like, oh, but look at Gabi, she deserves to somehow kill Sasha. She's all like sad or something, right? Something like that, right? Something like that. So it's like a really weird episode. Yeah, and I think the episode spent so much time on building up the sympathy card or something. So I'm imagining how it's gonna be later, but they're even gonna spend more time. I don't know. But it's I think it's like a weird thing, man. It's a weird thing, seeing the that thing, and that's immediately. I do wish they would try to do something crazy. I do wish they were like, hey, let's her like eat Eren or so. Let's read it. But anyway, let's go to like evil Zeke and Eren and bromance. Let's go to bromance. Let's drop Gabi for now. We're talking about Gabi for every week now. Gabi's a new main character. We talk a lot about Gabi, right? Let's drop Gabi for a moment. Well, okay, they had to make this is. I mean, it's classic anime. They had to be like, remember Sasha? She was all happy and cute. I was like, thanks anime. Yeah, you have to remind me of Sasha is all cute and so on. But where's the damn Zeke scene? Zeke and here it is. They're like Zeke and Eren having a bromance. Let's talk about that, right? Bam, baby. So yeah, Potato Girl got snapped. It's an interesting scene. We're seeing Zeke being here, but I think this in here, I think is interesting just because, I mean, there's a lot of levels here, right? A lot of depth here. So Zeke is alive. Well, that was obvious, but I mean, he's alive and he's captured. And he's kind of like, hey, lava, I want to be friends now. And he's like, shut up, I hate the monkey, right? And had this other lava's like, I will kill you immediately if you try to move and that whole stuff, right? But then we kind of see Zeke and Eren being like, hey, I'm good strategy, man. Yeah, so that thing is going to be portrayed here. But what I think is interesting here is how Eren is like, she died. I'm like, that was even left up here, man. That was left up here, man. You're like, so Eren is like, I don't care that much if she died or something, right? And it's Jean being angry at him and so on. So it's like a really weird thing there where they're getting this whole thing where they're like, yeah. It's some interesting, I feel, as I mentioned, layers of depth to it, right? The interaction between Zeke and Eren here. And also, again, then, Eren's reaction, right? And Connie's like, Sasha is dead, man! And Eren's like, yeah, war girl. It's like, oh, man. So, yeah, the Eren build-up is interesting, I think. Very interesting, I think, in this episode here, definitely in the end there. Figuring out what he and Zeke is up to and so on, right? And his general, his general emotional take on Sasha being killed. It's like, oh, shit happens, kind of, you know. Something like that, right? So it's like a weird, it's a weird thing to it, definitely. But some interesting points. And lastly, I want to say that, which I really like, of course, again, right, is that of course that Peak is like, interesting. So because you know that Peak says Sasha's dead now, okay? Forget about Sasha. The new best girl is, especially as Peak, the new best girl is Peak-chan, okay? Forget about Sasha, it's Peak now, because all the best girl died. And I really keep loving that, how even more here in the anime, they really keep building up that Peak is a genius. Peak is like, I recognize that girl. She's like a secret, interesting, you know. So I just love that the detail there, that Peak is figuring out that, oh, wait a minute, Zeke is probably betraying me or something. Like, I just like they're building up on that more. Yeah, that's Peak is the interesting extra scenes there. And also the Peak and Magat friendship, which is one of the best relationship in this, definitely. But I really liked it. They're going to add a little bit extra detail to Peak. And we see it, I think, in every episode here, actually, that every Peak episode is just better and better. Like how they're explaining how she knew about the traps and how she hugged those guys and so on. Right? So I like it, as I mentioned last week or whatever, 2 weeks ago, when we had the Peak and trap. I just love how Peak has the, let's say, the ugliest Titan form, right? The mule Titan. It looks not that intelligent, but it actually has the most intelligent Titan. He's actually Peak, and I do love that. That Peak is the smartest character, but she has the dumbest looking mule Titan. No, but anyway, see, people are gonna come in and defend Gabi, like they're like, oh, like Gabi's amazing character, but no, that's the problem. This Gabi is always amazing at everything. That's the problem. This basically Gabi Sue of the character, right? But also being completely always uphold by everyone and having messy plot. But anyway, that's the title, guys. Subscribe, plug button. Not going to Twitch. We're gonna watch, of course, Mushoku Tensei, right? New Isekai. They was doing Nonyon Byaru after Isekai. I love doing Nonyon Byaru. Wholesome anime. After seeing Sasha getting killed, I need that Nonyon Byaru with like Rengishan. It's like, let's have a picnic or something. And I'm like, yeah, this is cute. I needed Hikani. I needed kind of, you know, nice, wholesome anime after seeing Sasha being brutally murdered by that goddamn Gabi. And I'm love to see people now, especially I think after today, coming in defending Gabi's many war crimes and Gabi's amazing writing and so on, even it's the most obvious character ever. But anyway, and people are gonna hate And almost I was hated Gabi. Worst